pick up in our finale as Mingus rushes home. There's enemies on the ancestral McWeenie lands. We're gonna have to get them off. So we take the fight right to him and...
Get her out of here!
Man, we are getting interrupted during our fights. Haha, another victory. And yeah, take some of that. Yeah. Ha! There's another victory. We can't be stopped. Of course, unless it's by the Pope, our daughter, and that baby. I guess we were stopped those times, yeah. Once again, we return to the place where the music plays when I say its name. Its name. We return to dip our pen into our journals.
Hey, watch what you're saying. That sounds weird.
He was doing some old-fashioned pen dipping.
Come on, man. Stop it.
When all of a sudden he realized that he was dangerously close to finishing the H trait. There's just one last thing to do. Mingus needs to play Yahtzee and sing a song. Because that's how you become the greatest warrior in all the lands.
I'm rolling sixes, baby.
So let's start this off. Terrible prizes and terrible accommodations? I mean, why not? It's just for singing a few songs and playing Yahtzee. It's not like the Pope will be there. Well, actually, he might be. So the tournament begins and La Ville de Chateau McQueenie looks incredible.
Alright, I'm done.
Ah, look it is. It's old Duke Guillaume. He's who we stole Chateau McQueenie from. And whoa, you never got that haircut. That's against the terms of our surrender. I will let it pass. We got bigger franks to fry. I guess that works. Because we've got recitals to sing. It's time to show the world Mingus's skill. And Mingus seems confused. He's speaking nonsense. And he loves it. You've got to do something, Mingus. You're standing there looking really stupid. Come on. You must try to understand. You didn't understand well enough. No, looks like a stand of spectators collapsed, causing some injuries. Stupid builders. They must not have built nice enough accommodations. That's a shame to see. Shoddy craftsmanship. I hate it. Well, sometimes you just can't avoid things like this. And the recital comes down to the end, just like that stand of people came down. And victory seems out of our reach. Come on, Mingus. You have one last verse to make an impression. Oh, he knows what he's gonna do. Mingus? Did you? God, who knew Mingus had golden pipes like that? He truly is strong in every sense. And he's gonna need strength to play Yahtzee and win. And he's going up against his son and knight, Ian. And it doesn't look good for Ian. That's why he wasn't in the series at all. And whoa, dude, come on. Flipped over the table, again.
What a baby.
And you know what? We're not gonna give you a second chance like the last guy. If you're gonna be like that, then you deserve to lose. See you, buddy. Our baby boy, Torquil, was murdered. Whatever his haircut, he did not deserve this. And he was killed over a game of Yahtzee? How does that even happen? What villain could have done this? This guy? This guy took our baby boy from us. This is torturing Mingus. How will Mingus overcome this torrential loss, causing torrential grief? Oh, whatever could we do to get over this? Maybe writing down my feelings will help. But it doesn't. Mingus can't get his mind off that villain. It consumes him. What would your ancestors do, Mingus? That's right, courage without fear. And Mingus starts a house feud with his rival. And so the semis begin, and we're playing our rival. Yes, it's begun. First you give Mingus your money. Next you give Mingus your life. Mingus thinks over his opponent's strategy. He scans Tabo's eyes and detects a trap. It's a trick, Mingus. Stick to what you know. Mingus feels that he's winning. But what is that devil Tabo up to? Mingus knows. Oh, Mingus knows just what to do. It's time for a daring move. And that scoundrel Tabo has been defeated. So Mingus tries to challenge him to a fight. But Tabo refuses because he's weak and a coward. Another victory for Mingus. But we will have our revenge, Tabo. So we go into the finals with an almost guaranteed victory. I mean, just look at this guy. Mr. Confident. Clearly the man want to win, but probably the man going to lose. All we need is one solid roll. Come on, Mingus, you can do it. Do it for Torkel. Do it to spite your rival. And do it because if you don't do it, it'll be really, really embarrassing. Here comes the roll. Yahtzee, baby. Oh boy, does Mingus know his sixes. And look, a prize brooch with plus 10 fertility. See, look at that, Mingus. You can just go and make another little Torkel to replace the first Torkel. Torkel 2. Mingus could say a few words as the host, but I think I'll let the dice do the talking. Boom!
Got him, baby.
You know, other than his son dying, it was a pretty good occasion. And with that, Mingus has finished the H trade. And he's the strongest in the world. But even with those goals accomplished, there's still one more thing Mingus has to do before he departs. He needs to acknowledge who he is. Because just as with our hybrid animals, like the Giraffamander, the Salmorath, or our newest addition, the Alguana, just like those real lovable creatures, Mingus also is a hybrid. No longer is he Scottish, but he's a McWeenie, a blend of his ancestral homeland and that of his new home, Chateau McWeenie. And it's time for Mingus to forge the McWeenie people, a culture that will survive until the end of time, because he truly is the father of a new people, the leader of the McWeenies, and the original McWeen. And in this culture, people are warriors by merit, because Mingus was a warrior by merit. I remember when he started off with 0 prowess. And now look at him. He's the best in the world with 58, standing among his ancestors as the strongest of McWeenies. And just as Mingus did, other peoples of the McWeenie culture will rise up and become great warriors that would proudly follow Clan McWeenie into battle. And even as we receive yet another invitation for a tournament, Mingus realizes he no longer needs to fight. There's nothing more he needs to accomplish. And just like the times we had to say goodbye to friends, Balaclava, Baklava, we now must say goodbye to the story.
Joe Parkin, Ancestral Lands, Chateau McWeenie.
And so, Mingus meets his ancestors at the shores to depart on his final journey to join them in the halls of immortality. Each McWeenie rises to the skies and floats toward the hall. This is it, Mingus. Now is the time. Rise. Rise. Go. Go be with your ancestors. Wait. What's going on? What's wrong? Wait. No, not there. Not there. That's not where he's supposed to go. Get him out of there. Get him out. Oh my God, you're crisping him up. He's getting all crispy. No. Oh, good Lord, the humanity. Oh. Wait, no. No, what are you doing? No. I can't take it. It's torturous. Avert your eyes, Super Clyde Max. Wait, where's Super Clyde Max? Oh no, not you too.
What are you doing? Stop it. Suffer, weenie boy. Stop it. That weenie has feelings. No. Yes.
Look what they've done. They've made a meal out of our boy. And look, he's bleeding. First Joe Parkin, now Mingus and Super Clyde Max.
Super Clyde Max.
I don't know how much more heartbreak I can take. I don't know if I can make videos anymore after this. I'm not sure that...
What are you doing, laddie?
Wait, what? That sounded like somebody doing a bad impression of a Scottish guy.
You're done right.
And that one sounded even worse. Am I hallucinating? Mingus? Mingus, you're all right. And you too, Super Clyde Max. Wait, what's going on? Mingus? Did you? Mingus, you truly did ascend to the Hall of your ancestors. What happened? Wait, but of course, you're no weenie anymore. You once were Mingus the Weenie, and now you're
Biggest Mingus.
So if you're all right, what did I just subject the viewers to? Wait, that was an ordinary hot dog with the mustache? Oh, it all makes sense now. That's stupid. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how could that big nostrilled freak of a narrator fake us out like that? Make us think that Mingus was dead. But honestly, truly, I had no idea that that hot dog with the mustache wasn't really Mingus, because they look so similar. So I apologize. It's like so many times before, we find ourselves at the conclusio. We can finally take a look back at this journey and hopefully feel that Mingus accomplished his goals and also was the hero of his own story, because that's how I feel. But I also feel like Mingus was more than that. That sometimes he was the tiny little McWeenie hero in each of our days, whether it was just for a moment, or maybe throughout an entire day that you witnessed his hot dog face on screen. I also think that maybe just in the tiniest of McWeenie ways, Mingus inspired us to be brave, to never give up, because he sure never did. Mingus even inspired some of us to munch some hot dogs. Munch some hot dogs, what the? I can't type. I know I certainly munched one, this one to be exact. And you know what? It was pretty alright. Could have used a little bit more mustard here, maybe a little less mustard here, but overall, it was pretty good. And I never would have had that without Mingus. And lastly, I hope that Mingus was able to teach us something valuable about friendships and connections.
Super Clyde Max.
He certainly did with this big nostril narrator, and I hope he did with you too, whatever the size of your nostril. Because without Mingus, I never would have been able to connect with such fun and supportive people. We never would have gotten neck tattoos. We never would have gotten poetry. And most of all, we never would have gotten Bob Bob. Thank you, Bob Bob. And it's you guys that keep this going, not just with our jokes and your comments, but with the connections too. Without Mingus, I never would have met new friends like Darius, Dan, or Greek and Bulgarian TV and gaming. I don't speak Greek. I wish I did, but if you do, then you should give his content a try, because he's a really good dude. And in the end, that's what this is about. Good people and good characters having some good laughs. So as I continue with this, and I hope you continue watching, just remember what this Mingus journey taught us. Be brave and be a character.
Oh God, he's about to get a little McWeenie emotional.
And oh yeah, if you think McWeenie's gone for good, you're wrong, because all he did was immortally ascend to be with his ancestors. It's not like he died or was turned into a hot dog, a real one.
With a mustache.
He can come back down to earth whenever he wants. So if you think that's his only journey, watch out, you're mistaken. And he'll get you. And now that Mingus' journey's over, and he's entered the Hall of his ancestors, he can finally go back down to earth and settle the last score. Because if you think Mingus is gonna let Tebow get away with killing Torkel and his helmet hair, you're wrong. Mingus meets Tebow at his camp. They circle each other, Mingus with his axe in hand, and Tebow his sword. Suddenly, Mingus springs at Tebow with a hunting knife in his hand.
Fool, take this.
Tebow manages to fend off the dagger attack, but Mingus relentlessly goes after him.
Strike, parry, riposte.
The two combatants look at each other with pure hatred in their eyes. Mingus' form is good, but somehow Tebow's is incredible. But everyone knows Mingus carries 2 daggers,
Fool, take this.
and he lunges at him with another hunting dagger. But yet again, Tebow manages to fend off the dagger. Just then, Mingus' thoughts return to his son Torkel, to all those jokes Mingus made about his hair looking like a helmet. Mingus boils with rage, taking it out on Tebow.
Maggot, you think you can stand against me?
Goodbye, Count Tebow. He's done it. He's defeated his rival, brought glory to House McWeenie, and gained vengeance for the slaying of his son and his son's helmet hair. Now Mingus can finally rest with his ancestors. And come back down to earth whenever we want him to. Because we've not seen the last of Mingus McWeenie. So I want to thank you all for watching. And if you've made it this far, you're probably a dedicated fan.
A true Floovy.
And if you're interested, check out our Discord. It's going to be a group where weird people like myself can get together, get some ideas down about future videos. Maybe I'll even give you a teaser of what's to come. Come on down, everybody's welcome. Floov up and floov out. All right, I'm never saying that ever again.